LA Business Today.
Thank you very much.
Why has it taken so long for anything to change in South LA?
Well, to be honest with you, Sharon, that's a great question. And that's what we're trying to find out. Why is it so difficult for residents of South Los Angeles who work every day and live here every day to really have access and availability to those options? We are working to mobilize the community residents around this issue and really to create change.
Is it finally a matter of the economics that we've hit the wall? You can't keep up the cost of healthcare unless you bring fresh fruits and vegetables into South LA?
We don't know why it hasn't happened, that it's taken too long for it to happen. Residents have been on this issue for years and years, and we're in 2009. And in this area, specifically South Los Angeles, we have a high rate of cardiovascular disease, a high rate of diabetes, and healthy food options is necessary for the residents here to survive and live healthy lives. If you go into a grocery store in South Los Angeles, it's hard to find a salad bar. But if you go 3 minutes away or drive 3 minutes away to West LA, you'll probably find 4 grocery stores with salad bars in each. So that's a problem, and that's an area that we would like to address.
There is a fiscal impact because you have the cost of health care and managing disease. If you don't have fresh fruits and vegetables, you can't manage the diseases.
Yes, definitely. The Neighborhood Food Watch and looking at access and availability is definitely tied to health care. We are considering this a preventative measure to combat those issues of going to the hospital. If you can eat healthier, you're not going to be sick. If you can have a diabetic option, you won't have folks who are diabetic in South Los Angeles driving to other areas. There's a big population of seniors. There's a lot of people who don't have transportation that can't go to another grocery store to receive those diabetic goods. So we're looking at this as it's a health issue. It's a health and wellness issue. If we are able to access healthy food items here in South Los Angeles, we don't have to go elsewhere, and then we will consider our health better.
How about co-ops? What are the possibilities of co-ops, food co-ops in South LA?
I definitely think it's a possibility. Food co-ops. There's conversations about it. Conversations are just bubbling up about food co-ops, but I definitely think it's a viable possibility and a possibility that many residents, businesses are thinking about. There's many conversations about food harvesting. We have great lemon trees, apple trees. We have people who have full-blown gardens in their backyard who are really talking about the idea. I think there's a little more education that needs to be done on the idea, but I do think it will come to fruition in months.
What would you say to the banks who are looking at funding food companies in South LA?
Our ask, or I would say my ask of banks would be that when you're thinking about funding someone who's bringing in a food resource to our area, make sure they have healthy food items. Too many times, that small business loans may be given to liquor stores. We have enough liquor stores in South Los Angeles. They need to fund businesses or organizations that are interested in bringing healthy food options and have access to healthy food options. We don't need another liquor store. We don't need another mini mart. We need a full-blown grocery store or, fund a food co-op, fund food harvesting. That'll make a difference.
Do liquor stores sell groceries?
Some liquor stores here do sell food. Healthy food is the answer that we're looking for. I don't know how healthy it is. I mean, we did surveys in 2006, 2007, and our residents went into all kinds of stores, liquor stores, mini marts, grocery stores, and they would say, yes, there is a healthy food item here. But a lot of times it was a lime, which is associated with beer. So we don't consider that necessarily a healthy food option. So, again, it's an education process that's not always a healthy food option. We want full-blown, lettuce, tomatoes, greens, a salad bar. Again, I go back to that because it's very hard, if there's any, and I can't say that I'm the expert on it, to find a salad bar in South Los Angeles in a grocery store. I don't believe you will find one.